I was just thinking about, the difference in people and where we're headed. It looks like God is really separating his real believers from the fake believers. And the difference is that the fake believers, it's not necessarily that they're fake, they just don't know the Lord. They haven't read their Bible, they haven't opened up their text, and they have not established a relationship with God besides what God has given me. If you are loving God because of your money, your greed, the things that you got, your job, your house, yes, God blessed you with those things. But out of your greed, you actually worked hard for those things. You got those things. And if you're thinking, if that's all you could thank God for, if that's the reason why you love him, because of the picture that you present and the money that you have, I don't really think that it's God that you're following. I don't think it's the God, Yeshua HaMashiach, that you are praying to. Because the love of God comes from when he heals your body. There's no amount of money or worldly success that it feels like when God heals you. That type of love. When God just takes care of you. He gives you things that you didn't even work for, things that you didn't even know how you can get. But these things are your basic necessities to get you started, because he also gave you potential to multiply and to make those things. So the true love of God is irreplaceable. And a lot of people are worshiping their things. They're worshiping their money, and they're basing their relationship on God on what he can give them. They're thankful for the picture that they present, but they don't truly know who God is. And it's really sad, because people, like I said, they have different mind frames, and one of the things is that we're different. We've had different experiences in life. Two must walk together unless they agree. Only two people that are walking together can agree. If two people are walking together and they don't agree, that term is called dysfunction. And as a true believer of God, you will attract people that agree with you. And you will just automatically learn not to get involved with people that you don't agree with, people that you don't walk with. If you don't live that sort of life, there's no need in you hanging around that. You're getting influenced because of that. It's not that you are better. It's just that that's not you anymore. You don't live your life like some people, and you just don't walk with them. You just don't hang out with them. And it's a good thing, because if you're not hanging out with Joe because you guys don't agree, if someone asks you about Joe, you say, yeah, I know Joe. He's great. I've been knowing him for years. He's a good guy. But you start walking with Joe, knowing that you don't disagree, you start having a hate for Joe. So someone asks you about Joe, you're like, oh, Joe ain't nothing. He ain't no good. He's this and he's that. Because you guys began to hate each other. Because you guys are walking together and you don't agree. And again, that equals dysfunction. So right now, it looks like God is separating us. He's breaking up relationships. It's people that you can't even see anymore because of what's going on. People that you can't even see anymore. And if you think about it and you look at your life, it's kind of a refresher because y'all didn't agree in the first place. He's breaking up relationships. He's uniting his people of God because we have to figure it out. We have to find a way to worship together, whether it's the internet or whether it's in your home with your family. And then there's people like me who live alone. And then the people that I had been walking with really didn't agree with me, and they didn't agree with God with me. So that gives me the responsibility of having a personal Bible study with myself. But this is what we're doing. This is the new life. This is how we're living. And it's going to be certain people that are going to ride the wave with God, and there's certain people that's going to get on that wave and they're going to fall out and drown because they're not looking to God. They're looking for the president to tell you it's going to be okay. And guess what? He will tell you that it will be okay. And he'll tell you what you need to do. And then you start doing all of these things, thinking that I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to be rewarded. The only rewards come from God. Doing the things that God is telling you to do. Not telling you to rebel on your government, but use common sense. There you have it. You got to make a choice. Are you going to choose the world and be part of millions of people and their opinions? Part of the world hates the president, killed the president. The world is building up hate in your heart as we speak. You see, a lot of people don't like me because I don't hate the president. Well, guess what? I don't have hate in me. I don't have that in me. So I don't hate the president. But we're being programmed. We're being programmed. And we are on dangerous territory. If we don't wake up and come to God, Yeshua HaMashiach. Well, that's my message for today.